So today we done some infills on my client's nails. We're just filing off the previous gel design here, and then we're going to create some lovely galaxy inspired nails. These ones had only been on for 2 weeks. So just getting a little bit of my client had a crack in her nail, so just removed that. Now we're just pushing back the cuticles. Obviously this video has been sped up, I do not work that quick. My client doesn't like to see her natural nails underneath, so we're just filing that away. Just sharpen up the shape here, making sure all of the previous gel has been removed. My client loves to have a very sharp stiletto shape, so I like to make it nice and crisp. The black that is left on the nail is from a previous acrylic design, so that's just inside of the acrylic. Just get rid of all the dust, and now we are going to go around the natural nail with 180 grit file, just to make sure that's nice and etched for when we apply the acrylic. My client had lost one nail, so we'll just repair that one as well. Give it a quick dust. And I'm just going to stick another tip on the broken one. I use the CJP crystal glass tips, and obviously the gripper glue. Now we're just going to cut it to shape and then file it. And another dust. Now we're going to go in with the acrylic. I use, just dehydrating the nails, and then I use CJP crystal glass with the 1.2 monomer and my favourite Queenie brush, also from CJP. This time we decided to do the design with gel rather than the acrylic. So my client has had this set done before, but she wanted to revamp it and do a couple of things differently. I find this is the most satisfying bit of acrylics. I had to build a couple of the tips back up because they were a little bit on the thin side. Now we're just refiling, making sure the cuticle area is nice and flush, making sure the shape is very crisp, just how we like it, and making sure that there's no lumps and bumps from the acrylic application. If only we could file this quickly. Just give it another quick dust, getting rid of the dusty couch roll and place a new one down. So now we're going in with SBD London black. It's number 1 of the single colours. There's something very satisfying about just black nails. So we do 2 coats of black, cure both layers for 60 seconds. You can cure black for longer as it is more pigmented. It can sometimes take a little bit longer to cure. I'm using the SBD London lamp as well. It's always best to use the same brand lamp as gel that you're using. So just going in with the second layer. The SBD London's black is so pigmented, you didn't really need to go in with the second layer, but I always like to. So my client's just reminded me again which ones we're doing on which nails. So on the ring fingers we're doing cat's eyes. So these are actually done with Halo cat's eyes. I can't remember what colour that is. On the pinkies I mixed, I believe it's called Sugar Rush from CJP, just with a bit of top coat, and put that on top of the black. On the index fingers I mixed up a blue and purple from SBD London. I think the blue is number 14 of the single colours, and the purple I think is number 3 from the purple series. Just with a bit of purple and blue pigment on there to give the galaxy effect. And on the thumbs again we used the cat's eyes, and then we're just doing the same on this hand. Exactly the same on the same fingers, but we've done the cat's eyes in the opposite direction to the other hand. Just checking that the thumb had cured properly. And then we pop them in for 60 seconds as well. So I decided this one wasn't quite galaxy enough, so I went in with the SBD London New York City gel. I think it was number 14. I received that in my subscription box, which I was very pleased with. Now we're just going in with a dotting tool, and I'm using the Nail Chemi Artisan paints. I always use these for my gel designs. Any fine line work I'm doing, I always use these. And I also use the same for the moons. We're just doing some little constellation designs on the pinkies. Also doing them on the middle fingers and on the thumbs. But we're also creating a little planet on the middle fingers. I do apologise, my visor keeps popping in shot. And then we just added some little random stars. And then we're doing the same on this one. I don't know what constellations they are, they're just random. The planets aren't staying white. We're going to add a bit of blue on there, just so then the ring on the planets kind of stand out. If it's just on white, you can't really notice it. Just adding in the blue. And the blue was a mixture of SBD London. I used, again, number 14 from the single collection, or the single ones, and then a little bit of the New York City one. And on the thumbs, we're just adding in the moon. And then we're doing a big star, and then a few little dots for stars, just random. And then we're doing the same on this hand. I like to do the thumbs separately, purely because they don't always cure properly. So I like to pop them in by themselves, and then they make sure they get a full cure. Just doing some little stars again. These were all cured for 60 seconds, and I just went on the planets and redone the white line across for the ring. And then we're just going over with SBD London's tempering top coat, just to seal them all in. I love how shiny it is. My clients come back 4 weeks later and it's still super shiny, which I love. And yeah, that was it. They both went for cured for 60 seconds as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully do some more videos soon.